morning, everyone. It is Saturday. It is a new week of vlogs, and I have nothing to do today, and it feels fabulous.
Does it feel fabulous? Yeah? Okay.
Foster's also enjoying his day off. The sunbathing beauty.
Hey, are you enjoying the warm sun? Is it so nice?
It is hot out here. Woo! That is the sound of summer right there. Those bugs that make that sound. That is the sound of a hot day in Florida or in Texas. Right, boys? Whew. That pool looks pretty inviting right now. I have a feeling I'm getting in that pool sometime this weekend. So I mentioned this last week that I'm trying a new style of diet, and it seems to be doing pretty well. I lost 2 pounds last week, so that's a good thing. But it is a high protein, like I think normal amount of carbs, and low fat. So it's a lot of calories. It's more calories than I was eating before, but much less fat. So just inadvertently you end up eating healthier because you're watching how much fat you eat. So anyway, I'm trying it. Seems to be working. 2 pounds down, so yay. So my breakfast, or my lunch really, today, I found these Killer Dave's bread organic bagels, and I like his bread to begin with, and now they have the bagels, everything bagel, and it has 12 grams of protein in it, which matters to me, and I think it's only like 4 grams of fat, 4.5 grams of fat. So I'm having one of those. So I've got some leftover chicken from last night, and then bagel with some butter and bagel with some cream cheese, and the butter and cream cheese have fat, but I'm allowed fat. It's just lower fat than what I was on before. So that's gonna be my lunch, and then I think I'm doing Chipotle for dinner because I can eat at Chipotle as long as I don't get the cheese. So yeah. So before it gets too much further in this video, I want to talk to you guys about my plans for the week. Obviously Mike is still in Atlantic City. He gets back on Monday, and then I have my normal work week. And then on Friday I am flying to Florida. So it is Memorial Day weekend this next weekend, and that also means that it is Megacon in Orlando. So I am flying into Orlando to go to Megacon with Brittany, Kyle, Jordan. I think Cole and Brandon are joining us too. So for the purpose of this week's vlog, I am going to cut off filming on Thursday, so that way I can go ahead and have it edited and ready to go up on Monday. And then everything that happens over the weekend will be in future vlogs that I will probably... I haven't really quite figured out how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to release the Megacon one. I don't know. I think I'm going to release the Megacon one like right after it happens. I'm not going to hold on to that one. But I am going to Disney for a brief trip. And then those videos will release after the February videos. And going to hot Florida, and seeing all my friends, and dressing up as a Jedi, and then going to Flower and Garden Festival right before it ends. So I got a wee bit of time at Disney, and I think that's the last time I'll be at Disney until our fall trip. And I'm very excited to get to hang out with my friends and Megacon because I didn't get to go last year. It's just always a good time. So I've emerged from the house to go to Target to get some stuff for my upcoming trip this week to Megacon and Disney. Whoop whoop. And it is definitely summer here now. I think we have transitioned this week. We are officially summer. We are no longer in spring. It is 86 degrees, my car says, and it is humid. All right, so I'm home. I just fed the pups, so you might hear them having their dinner behind me. And I picked up my Chipotle, so I'm excited. I did the calculator on it, and I was able to get everything except for the cheese. And I could have honestly got the cheese and still been within my fat count for the day, but I decided not to save myself some fat points for some Halo Top later tonight. So clearly in transport it got shifted a little lower, but I got barbacoa, rice, black beans, fajita veggies, pico corn, sour cream. Yum! So while I was at Target, I decided it was time for another round of Tsum Tsum unwrapping. Now, because I was that person that stood in Target filling up bags of Tsum Tsums, I think that I have Mufasa, hopefully Boo, could be Cruella de Vil, and I think maybe Jack. We shall see how accurate I am with the groping of Tsum Tsum packs. So let's open these up and see what we have. Do this one first. What? It's, oh, King Louis. I already had him. This is the one I think I wasn't sure of. Yeah, I think this is the one I wasn't sure of, but I'm pretty sure I know someone who might want this. So we shall see. This one is the straight. We're gonna go with this one first. Oh, it's Cruella. It's Cruella. Okay, she's actually kind of cute. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. There she is. I think I will probably give her away someday, but it's gonna be a while before I hit another milestone, so just keep that in mind. Someday, she'll probably be given away. So here's the last one. I'm really, really hoping for Boo. And so far, I am 0-2 on my guesses. So, I hope this is Boo. Oh, it's Peter Pan. Dang it. This thing tricked me. So I have two that I already have. I got Peter Pan and King Louis a second time. So I think all three of these are going to be given away. I am going to offer Peter and King Louis to double dosers first because they're my besties and I know they collect these too and I think they wanted those. So I'm going to offer it to them first. And if they already have them, then they will go in my giveaway pile. But man, I thought that was going to be Boo. So clearly filling up the packages does not guarantee you're gonna get what you think you're gonna get, because I was wrong on all of those except for Cruella. I knew she was a possibility. So much for that. That was a bust, but they're fun. I just enjoy them. So that's probably my last time buying any for Series 5 though, just because I've gotten repeats now and I don't like to get repeats. So I don't know. I guess Boo's just not in my cards. So good morning guys, it is Sunday and I am in my workout clothes. I am going to try to do a Zumba video at home. I found this on YouTube and I'm gonna give it a go. Don't think it's gonna be as fun as doing Zumba with actual people, but I want to do more Zumba and I can't do more Zumba. My gym doesn't offer it and I can't find any other opportunities like the one I'm doing on Wednesdays yet. In the meantime, gonna try YouTube Zumba and let's see how this goes. Oh yes, Gloria Stefan! I keep putting these in my way. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me.
Like higher room people paying me.
I'm doing my workout.
No, not one more.
I'm working out, Ash. So I think I know what got Foster's face, because that's my leg after Ash just jumped on me. Okay, so I had to take a break to do some wound care. So Ash is terrible about having his nails clipped. We can't do it. We actually have to sedate him. So we basically have to knock him out in order to get his nails clipped because he just gets so worked up about it. And his dew claw just barely touched me, and it did that. I have to get those filed because I have a feeling that's what happened to Foster's face too, is they were roughhousing and he just got a dew claw right to the face. So clearly it worked. This is what it looks like without makeup on. It was completely different than the Zumba that I do. There's a few moves that are similar to what we do, but otherwise not the same. But it was a good workout regardless. It was fun. I like dancing clearly. And the cool down was the same. Everything else was different, but the cool down was what we do. I don't know, hers is much more, there's a lot more booty shaking. A lot more like R&B songs, or she does some Bollywood, and there's definitely some like salsa type moves, but we do like Bruno Mars and that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm very sweaty. I now have an injury from Ash, and I was gonna go in the pool, but now I think I'm just gonna shower and just have some lunch and cool down now. Okay, so I am showered, I am clean, post Zumba, and I've been sitting here having chats with people on Epcot theory. So I've been chatting with Ian from Fandom Life, This Fandom Life. I'll put his information here somewhere. He and I have had a few different discussions on Epcot because he has a very different perspective on theme parks than I do, where I am very tradition, nostalgia based. And with all this news about possible changes to Universe of Energy happening, it's kind of a hot topic on Twitter right now. So he and I have been chatting, and then a separate conversation got started about IPs at Epcot with some of the other people on Twitter. So it's just been an Epcot heavy day, which I don't mind. I never mind talking some Epcot theory with other theme park people. So sometimes it's hard because I have such a strong attachment to the original Epcot and the original message of Epcot. And sometimes it's hard to get all of my feelings out, especially on Twitter, with only 140 characters. So eventually Ian and I took our conversation just to like the regular messaging area because it's just too hard to try to say everything you're thinking in that little tiny box. So what do you guys think of the Universe of Energy changes? Are you okay with IPs invading Epcot? I think everyone knows that I am not. And if they are going to come in, then I think they need to match the message of Epcot. Like I said before, I think Inside Out would have been a good match to put in Imagination, because you could still keep Figment with that, and it would update the attraction without gutting it. Because there had been a previous rumor about Phineas and Ferb going in there, and I was not on board for that. But I'm not a huge fan of the ideas that are floating around for Universe of Energy, but I do think it needs updating. So that's my stance on it. If you're following the Epcot drama, what do you guys think? Also, for the record, I got the notice from Mike that they won. They won the hockey tournament again. So this is the same team that he played with in Vegas. They were just in Atlantic City this time, and they won the tournament again. And Mike got player of the game again. So yeah, he has pretty good luck with this team. I think he should play with them more often, although I wish they were closer and not a travel team. But oh well, congrats to Mike. Hopefully he makes it home this time without any like calamity at the airport. So clearly it's no makeup Sunday, but I came out to get my nails done and I forgot to do a before shot. So this is the after. And I know this is not my usual bright, crazy colors, but I'm going to be a Jedi later this week. So I had to pick a nice neutral color because I didn't think a Jedi would be wearing bright pink nail polish. So got my neutral pinky shade so I can go be a Jedi. Yes. Hey guys, it is Monday. I am on my way into work and kind of feeling sad this morning. One, because it's gloomy and rainy out, and two, because Halloween Horror Nights audition started yesterday and it was the internal one. So if you've already been a scare actor, then they let you audition earlier than everyone else. And one of my favorites did not get recast. And I'll talk about who it is later on when it's not quite so fresh. And we'll see if maybe he gets called, because sometimes they do call after the auditions and offer something. So I don't want to say who it is and say it too early. But one of my absolute favorites did not get asked back. And he's been doing this for a long time. So apparently a lot of veterans were not recast. And so everyone's just kind of in shock and really sad. Like people who've been doing this for 5 to 10 years or sometimes even longer. So yeah, it was a rough day, but thankfully everyone else I know that I'm friends with who auditioned yesterday made it. I have a few that still need to audition later, but whew, crazy. He's home. He's back from Atlantic City, Mr. MVP. The puppers are happy. Happy Dad's home. Just in time for Mom to leave. Wait, what? You're leaving too? Not yet. You got a few more days with me. A few more days. Foster. Well, just lean your face a little lower. Dad. And Dad. Claw. The claw. Came home from work and Mike and I went and got dinner together since he's been gone. But earlier this evening, my Doctor Who box arrived. So if you remember a couple months ago, I got my last sci-fan block and was really annoyed about it. So I did in fact cancel my subscription. I decided to take a break from it for a while. But just before I did that, they announced this Doctor Who box. So I couldn't resist it, and it is all Doctor Who things, so I should like everything that's in here. So I decided to give it a go. So here is the Doctor Who box. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So here is the box. It is very much like the TARDIS. And it says, hashtag it's bigger on the inside. So let's see here. Alright, so here is the shirt. I will say I'm a little underwhelmed, being that it's the first box. I think it could have been a little more amazing, but it's cool. I like it. Got the TARDIS kind of zipping through the galaxy and a little Gallifreyan up here. It is not bad, but could have been a little more of a wow factor for the first box. Let's hide the cards. I don't want to see. Oh, snap. That's pretty awesome. So let's see who we got here. So it's obviously the 10th Doctor. He's been roughed up. So it's at the end of time variant. It's a nerd exclusive. And he's in the TARDIS, basically. I wonder if there's variants of that or if I just happened to get this one, but that's cool. 10th Doctor is my favorite. And we've got a mug here. So that is cute. TARDIS mug. We have too many mugs already, but I guess we can make room for a TARDIS mug. And then this is pretty sweet because I have the 10th Doctor's, but this is the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, and I do not have that one. That is pretty awesome. I thought it was the 11th Doctor's, but it's the 12th Doctor's. It's the newest one. Clearly, I don't know what the 11th Doctor's look like, but I didn't realize that they'd already made one for the 12th Doctor, so that's sweet. Okay, I don't even know what that's supposed to be used for. I guess it's an ID holder, but it's awesome. I love it. Wow. What? I have not done one of these, but Mike's brother has purchased one before. I have a feeling that Mike will have fun with this one. A little canine that you get to put together. That's awesome. Very cool. I like that a lot, actually. So now let's look at the card. I don't think there's any variants of anything. It's just all... Okay, now see? I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. It says right there it's the 11th Doctor's. And clearly that is the same one that's right here. I thought that was the 11th Doctor's. The packaging says the 12th Doctor. Maybe that's why we got it in this box. Because they screwed up the printing on it. That is what the 12th Doctor's looks like. I knew it didn't look like that. I am a better Doctor Who fan. Box runs every other month, so I won't get another one until 2 months from now. But it is definitely nice to know that everything you're going to get is something that you love, because I love Doctor Who, and not worrying about getting random things here and there and paying and wasting your money. So I will definitely stick with this one for a little while longer. I paid for 3 boxes, so I'm definitely getting 3 boxes. And then we'll see at the end of that if I want to renew or not. So I'm home from work and I'm making dinner. And tonight I'm making chicken egg rolls. So this is the stuffing. And then over here they sent the egg roll wrappers. And when it's done, it should look like this. We shall see. So here. That was it? That was it? Seriously?
Unbelievable, Foster.
So we've got egg rolls with a spicy slaw, a quiet chair.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, quiet chair. And homemade duck sauce. I think it's going to be yummy. So we got some cuddle bugs tonight. We got this little cuddle bug. Right? And another little cuddle bug. I had to go to the vet this morning and Ash got his dew claws clipped. So now he won't be scratching everybody. But it also meant we had to give him a sedative and he's been a little loopy. Right, Ash? Ashton. I'm out, Mom. I'm not. I'm dead to the world, Mom. Oh, I got a tail wag. Alright, that's good enough. I got a tail wag. Oh, this season of Dancing with the Stars is legitimately the weirdest season of this show in history. I can't believe Normani got 3rd place. Man, Cubs fans are serious. Because this guy, if he wins... Okay. Okay. That I can accept. I can accept that one. So hey guys, it is Wednesday. On my way into work. And it poured last night, and now it's only 67 degrees out. Huge change from the mornings from the past week. It's been like in the 80s immediately. And this is good and bad. Good because I love it. Bad because it is not preparing me for, it's apparently going to be 94 degrees when I'm in Orlando. I'm not ready. It is Wednesday, and that means it is Survivor Day. I'm not doing Zumba today. And it is the Survivor season finale. So let's see who wins this thing after like 3 hours of Survivor, because that's how they do the last episode. It's like 2 hours of episode and 1 hour of reunion. So it's a lot of Survivor tonight. I think this is the final three. I think it's Sarah, Troyzan, and Brad Culpepper. That's my early guess. The beginning of the episode. We'll see how this pans out. Ugh. Brad Culpepper. I don't even like Ty that much, but I really don't like how Brad Culpepper is treating him right now. Now he's saying that he's going to take the idol and not give it back to him. I'm not on board with that. Okay, so Sarah's going to play an idol. Ty's going to play an idol. He might give one to Aubrey to play. Troyzan's got an idol. Could this be the first tribal council that the person goes home because they're the only person that doesn't have protection? That would be a game changer.
Okay. I have another one.
2 idols.
A red one. I would like to play from Aubrey. Next time.
Hold up, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Anyway.
I've got a secret advantage, which is a legacy advantage.
Troyzan's going. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Troyzan's gonna have to play his idol now. Oh, Troyzan, you better play it. Oh my god. Hashtag immunity train. Well, Cerie's going home. Oh my god.
This is a historic.
That is historic. That has never happened. 34 seasons. Wow. So he said, this is all sorts of history making, but it's the only time that someone's gone home because they're the only person eligible to vote for. Nuts. Insane. And they can't plan this stuff. I mean, it's just, it all comes down to like craziness. Insane. My face when Brad Culpepper wins immunity. Again. Don't like the bullying. Hold up. Troyzan thinks he can beat everyone there. He's done the whole season. Oh, sweet Troyzan. Oh, sweet Troyzan. Please tell me how Culpepper just won like 4 things in a row. He won freaking immunity again, so that means he's in the final. Ugh. Okay, that final tribal council was so much better than the previous format. I hope they keep that moving forward. Normally in the final tribal council, like everyone just comes up and asks a question and the jury's bitter and you don't really get that much information out of people. It's just not that good. This was more like a dialogue. They talked back and forth. The jury got to talk to each other. I just think that was a way better format. Way more information coming out of that, and I think Sarah's argument was the strongest, so I hope she's going to win. What is on his face? What is happening? Okay. 3 and 3. Yes. Don't let Brad win. Don't let Brad win. She's already starting to cry. Oh, I don't even like her that much. I just really didn't want Brad to win. But she definitely deserved to win out of the people left. Woo. My heart rate. Couldn't stand the idea of Brad winning. Woo. Okay, so you guys get a Jedi preview. I've already got my lightsaber taken apart, but you can see my fancy light. So we're gonna get the lightsaber packed. But this is my costume. So I think I've got my hair's kind of drab at the moment, but this is what I think I'm gonna do with my hair. It's got a braid going back here, rosy cheeks because I'm hot from trying on all those clothes, and then it's kind of a half ponytail. In the back I've got some of the same fabric from my belt in there. Jordan kind of went with like a Western look, so I feel like mine ended up looking kind of Western as well. So we're like Firefly Jedis or something together. It's a mashup, unintentional mashup, but yeah, I feel like I ended up like a Western. That mirror you can see my fabric tied in. Mine also has a hood, so it can be a hooded Jedi. There it is with the hood. There it is with the hood and the boots. And gonna have a lightsaber. I am ready for Megacon, guys. Oh yeah. Ooh. Jedi. Not a Jedi. Although we do have, what was his name? Foster One Kenobi? Pupper One Kenobi? There are only hope, little bean. You look just like Leia.
Princess Leia.
Sadly, Mike is not coming to the Megacons. Mike has to stay here and puppy sit, since I've been puppy sitting for him. You and Foster can have your times together.
Bow Wow Binks.
What?
Bow Wow Binks.
Oh, goodness.
Miss, I had you.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We got... You're a mess, Foster. You're a mess. Alright, I'm changing out of my Jedi costume now. Going to go do my errands so I can finish packing. Guys, I've got my bag packed, which means I need to go ahead and sign off because I need to edit this together so you have something to watch on Monday while I am at Disney and or flying back from Disney. So I will see you guys again next week with more fun. I think it's going to be Megacon fun. I think that's going to be the vlog for next week, but we'll see. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.